Mojo! Welcome to more memorization with Mojo. This one is all about coronary heart disease. What a jolly topic. It's going to work best for you if you let this story come to life in your imagination. So sit back, relax, and use your imagination. You've been transported back to the Middle Ages. You're in a huge castle adorned by massive flags in the shape of hearts, and there are thousands of people with you. You realise that you must be at a coronation of the new King of Hearts. So this story is about coronations and hearts. So it's about coronary heart disease. In coronary heart disease, layers of fatty material build up inside the coronary arteries, narrowing them. The coronation starts with a blast of trumpets. The new King of Hearts enters, and he's very fat. He's protected by lots of soldiers trained in archery. To get your visual memory working, vividly imagine a castle with heart-shaped flags, you at the coronation of a fat king, and being surrounded by archers. The fatty material reduces the flow of blood through the coronary arteries, resulting in a lack of oxygen that is carried to the heart muscle. The fat king and all the archery soldiers means that there is no room to move. Almost nothing can get through, particularly as the new king is being carried to the ceremony on a carriage pulled by oxen. So visualise a room in a castle packed with people that are almost unable to move, and a carriage pulled by oxen carrying a king, all struggling to get through. Stents are used to keep the coronary arteries open. To open a space, the archery soldiers force the crowd aside. They then put up large tents to keep the space open for the king to pass through. Imagine archery soldiers clearing space and putting up tents. Statins are widely used to reduce blood cholesterol levels, which slows down the rate of fatty material deposit. Suddenly, a number of huge statues of the future king fall onto the tents, crushing them. For statues, think statins. There are screams, but no one is hurt. The only damage caused is that the statues have crushed all the cold Easter rolls that were being set out for the meal after the coronation. Cold Easter rolls are like hot cross buns, except they're cold, obviously, and they actually reduce your fat when you eat them. Now, there's a snack that needs to be reinvented. So in your mind, picture a collection of statues falling on a tent, and the cold Easter rolls being reduced to crumbs. In some people, heart valves may become faulty, preventing the valve from opening fully, or the heart valve might develop a leak. To everyone's relief, the King of Hearts crawls unharmed out of the crushed tents and sits on the throne. The ceremony begins. The king is required to say his coronation vows, but he keeps getting them wrong. So the King of Hearts is saying faulty vowels. In the case of heart failure, a donor heart, or heart and lungs, can be transplanted. Fortunately, there is a plan for just such a failure of the King of Hearts. The high priest pulls a donut out from his tall, pointy hat. He gives it to the king. You could call it a donor donut. And suddenly, the vows work perfectly again. Phew! So picture donut appearing from under a pointy hat, and the vows all working just fine again. So that's all you need to know about coronary heart disease. Pleasant stuff, isn't it? Here's all the content we've covered. Try the worksheets and the quiz to reinforce the memorisation process. When you just need the story and not the biology, try the Mojo Minutes below. We'll email you when you need to view this video again, but until then, thanks for using your imagination.